This is Charles Wilson Adams with I Chose Health 215. I encourage you to be a hero by starting a conversation. You are now tuned in with Revive Radio.
You are listening to Revive Radio. The views and opinions expressed on Revive Radio does not necessarily reflect ownership, management, and advertisers of Revive Radio.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You already know what time it is. ReviveIsAlive.com. Once again, ReviveIsAlive.com. Tune in. Revive is alive. Welcome to Revive. It's about that time. Welcome to Revive. It's about that time. All I need is one mic. You know what time it is. Open up your ears. You know what time it is. Open up your mind. It's about that time. It's your girl P.O.C. Hey! It's your girl P.O.C. Hey! Proof of consciousness. Proof of consciousness. P.O.C. You know what time it is. Open up your ears. You know what time it is. Open up your mind. All I need is it's about that time. Welcome to Revive. Welcome to Revive. Welcome to Revive. Yep. You already know what time it is, man. It's your girl P.O.C, host of Revive Radio. Turn your radios up. Spread the word. Spread the message. Like I tell you each and every morning, you gotta get up anyway. So why not get it with your girl P.O.C, man? Go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend. Spread the word. Spread the message. ReviveIsAlive.com is the place where you need to be. You can also catch us live on Instagram. You can catch us at Revive_POC. Click that link in my bio. It's gonna take you directly where you need to be. We going back at it. We back in Nigeria today, man. We going international all summer 2020. We got my guy Bash Cartel on the line. Yo, Bash, what's good? How you feeling? I can't really hear you, Bash. You gotta turn up a little bit for me. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, Bash. Let's start this over. We're gonna go ahead and hang that up and we're gonna click you back in, all right? We're going to get you back in the groove. Man. You already know what time it is. It's your girl P.O.C. While we get Bash back on the line, we're going to go ahead and play his new single once again with WizKid. I want you all to stay locked in. Let's go.
Yeah, Starboy Day for you. Yeah, Bash Cartel for you. What you did last night, baby girl, oh do me gone. But you realize and think how far we have gone. No, they do what for me, baby, tell me if you don't. You never want to take along. On your phone, it's not my call. You still dey play me like volleyball. No be your fault, heavy record. Kilo de don't feel me shako. I get to my heart, overall. If you're tito, come back in pura, baby, they pay me. Never think say you go deceive.
Yes, man. That's that new sound. The new sounds coming out of Nigeria. Bash Cartel, WizKid, Starboy. What's good, Bash? You back? Can we hear you this time? We can't hear nothing you saying, Bash. We can't hear nothing you saying. If you can hear him, man, drop some flags below if you can hear Bash. I can't hear Bash right now. We want to hear you, Bash. What can we do to fix this sound? You got to type something for me. You know I can't hear you. Going to try to speak for me, man. You got to type something for me. I can't hear you. Y'all can hear him? I cannot hear him. Try your headphones for me. Try to see if your headphones work for me. So maybe it's me. I'm going to start my IG over. I'm going to start my IG over and see what happens, okay? I'll be right back. You already know what time it is, man. It's your girl, P.O.C., host of Revive Radio. We live right now on ReviveIsAlive.com. Turn the radios up. Spread the word. Spread the message, man. You already know how we come in each and every time we go live. ReviveIsAlive.com. Get back in this quality mix. We're going to drop another sound from Bash Cartel. Let's go.
Gold.
To his empire, music vampires. Tito Star.
The very first time that I saw you, baby, I can't stop thinking about you, honey. All the places that I've been to, I never met somebody like you. If you bought me a baby girl, I want her just to be like you. When she's far away, I want to see my baby in you. I be baby girl, you be my chioma, but I'm ready to look for you, my love. Because of you anyway, my love. Baby, jump by love. My love for you kò ṣe fẹ́nu sọ. Láàrin àwọn ẹgbẹ́ aya mi ò yàtọ̀. Ọkì ló rẹwà nínú ẹyẹ aya mi, mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ó yàtọ̀. I love you today, girl I go love you tomorrow. Ìwọ ló lónìí, now you go get my tomorrow. I love you today, girl I go love you tomorrow. Ìwọ ló lónìí, now you go get my tomorrow. I love you banana, I take you no be yawa. I feel you yakata, like you easy I go maya. My love, because of you anyway, my love.
Radio. Tune it down to Hawaii Radio.
Baby, jump by now.
You are rule with a real G. So welcome to paradise, man. Me nah leave you lonely. Keep you by my side. Nah, walk in a sun, baby. Big fat Benz got drive. Calabar Beach, Nigeria, Jamaica standards. The life will make you live, baby, a straight high standard. You don't rich, girl. Wine for the money now. You don't rich, girl. Wine for the money now. Body shape now. Your body shape now.
Yep. You already know what time it is, man. It's your girl P.O.C, host of Revive Radio. We back. We starting it all over again, man. We got my guy Bash Cartel on the line, live from Nigeria. Once again, we going international all summer 2020. I can hear you now, Bash. What's good? Let's properly introduce you right now.
Yeah, I'm good. What's up, Revive Radio?
What's good, Bash? Go ahead and tell the people who they listening to right now.
Yo, you're all listening to Bash Cartel all the way from Nigeria, Africa.
Yes, man. What part of Africa are you in right now?
Nigeria.
What part? Okay, let me say, what part of Nigeria are you in right now? You right. Correct me. You right.
Yeah, I'm in northern Nigeria, the northern side of Nigeria, in Kaduna.
Right, a lot of folks out of Kaduna has been on the show lately, man. Shout out to Kaduna. Talk to me a little bit about your, you know what I'm saying, Kaduna. Talk to me a little bit about that. Let the people know where you're from.
Yeah, Kaduna. Originally, I'm not from the northern side of Nigeria. I was born and I grew up here in Kaduna. But originally, I'm from the western part of Nigeria. That's Oyo State, Nigeria. But I was born and brought up here in Kaduna, so I'm used to the culture and all that, and I can speak the language fluently. Yeah.
So what tribe are you from? You speak Hausa, you speak Yoruba?
I'm Yoruba.
You speak Yoruba. Awesome.
Yeah.
So right now I would say Ekoro. Would I say Ekoro? Is that proper? Can you hear me?
What did you say?
I said right now would I be able to say Ekoro?
No, this Ekason.
Well, for me it's still morning. Well, for me it's morning still.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, time difference.
So I'm actually
it's Ekaro.
Ekoro. He tried to play me at the bottom, man. Yeah, I'm learning my Yoruba.
Are you Nigerian?
I have family who's Nigerian, yes. So they're teaching me Yoruba as I go, yes.
Are you Nigerian?
No, not me personally. I'm black. But my family is from Nigeria, so they're teaching me, different parts of the continent, also different parts of the country there in Nigeria. So I had the opportunity of spending time in Nigeria. I spent about a month in Nigeria back in 2018.
Where in Nigeria?
I was in Abeokuta.
Abeokuta.
You know where that is?
Yeah, that's Ogun State.
Yeah, I was in Ogun State. Yes.
Yeah, that's a lovely place. I was there a few months ago.
I love it
Yes, I went
there.
there.
I love it there. I'm going, my plan is to go back 2021. But let's get back into this music real quick. So I want to just,
Yeah.
I just want to first and foremost congratulate you on that collaboration with WizKid. That's a big collaboration.
Yeah.
But before we get into how you even made that happen, I just want to back up. How did you get into music? How did you become Bash Cartel?
Well, I've been in the music industry for a while, if I'm not mistaken, for a decade now, but I've not always been an artist. I started as a songwriter,
Okay.
Just only songwriting. Then eventually I become artist manager, and just 2018, I became an artist, just 2 years back. One thing led to the other, and I think maybe I wasn't ready then. So when I was ready, I said, yeah, let's do this. I wanna become an artist, and I became an artist just 2 years ago.
So what made you actually start picking up the pen? What was the inspiration behind picking up the pen to start writing the music?
Well, I would say maybe things I see around me. I am from this part of the country where everything is you just have something to tell when it comes to the streets, the way of life, the culture and all that, the people every day you see. So that inspires me a lot to write something. And mostly, if you notice my song, I write love songs often. Like
Definitely
most of
noticed
my
that.
songs are love songs. Yeah, that's because the way we see love around here is kind of different from the outside world.
That's
And
real.
I just want to tell the story.
Why do you say you see it differently than the outside world? What makes you say that?
Because around here, like in the culture, like in the outside culture, you can't just see a girl and walk up to her and say, hey, I want us to be dating or I love you. It doesn't work here. You understand? When you see a girl in this part of the world, you first of all go to the parents. You see her parents, you talk to her parents, and when they give you the go-ahead, that, okay, fine, you can now go and talk to her. But the first consent is from the parents, not the girl, actually.
And still in 2020, still in 2020, it still works like that?
Yeah, it works like that. Though not everybody still does that, but like some.
I feel that. And I want to go back a little bit too, just to talk about Kaduna, because you were just talking about, the place and where you're from. It's a lot going on in Kaduna right now. You know what I mean? Do you mind talking about, what is happening around you and share light on that so people can know, around the world what is actually happening?
Yeah, nothing much to tell. Like, it's just like a normal day. Everything is just going fine. Like, nothing much happening. Just here every day recording music. I'm always in studio, like from morning to night, recording music and all that. So I'm not always outside.
Okay. The reason why I asked you that is because I was actually looking up the culture in Kaduna because I had an artist on who was telling me about, what's happening in Kaduna as far as like the massacres, the killings, things like that.
Yeah, right.
So he wanted me to share some more light on that. Yeah.
Forgot. Yeah, the Southern Kaduna killing. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot to talk about that. Like I actually did a song about that. I just wrote a song yesterday about the killings. I saw some on social media, though I'm very, very far from there, the southern part of Kaduna, So I've been seeing a lot of things online about the killings and all that, and that's been crazy. But the government, I think they are actually doing their best to control that right now. Like securities have been deployed there already to control the crisis and all that. So I think it's going to be all good soon.
Okay. And I just wanted to bring that up. I just wanted to highlight. I didn't want to let that go, to the wayside because that is news that needs to be talked about. So people here in America can know what's going on in Kaduna as well. But I want to ask you, when it comes down to your music, you said you went from a songwriter to, actually wanted to jump in the booth. Do you get more, of a rush when you're behind the mic or do you get more rush behind the pen?
Behind the mic, I think.
Okay. Talk to me about that.
I am the kind of person that I don't write unless I see instrumental. The instrumental itself talks to me, speaks to me. So without instrumental, I can't even write music. I can't write songs. So when I see an instrumental, I try to listen, like I communicate with the instrumental. So it gives me like a leadway on what to write. So I'm always eager to write something before I lost the inspiration. So
Awesome.
I'm always no.
So what kind of artists, what type of artists and what kind of artists have you already wrote for? Talk to us a little bit about some of the artists that you work with as far as the lines of writing.
Like, you mean writing or singing?
Writing for them. Like you say you were writing music at one point as far as giving it to artists.
Yeah, like right now I haven't been able to write for like the big artists, like the A-list artists. But on the underground level, I've worked with several artists. Like they're unknown, even if I mention names, like nobody knows them. So,
Well, they can
but
be
I'm still
known
working on.
today. Go ahead and shout them out, yo. Get their names out there. You sound like a hater, Bash. Don't do that to them. Talk to them. Talk to the people. What are their
Okay,
names?
I've worked with. We have one artist in Ogun State where you say you went to.
Okay, let's go.
His name, his name is Carl P.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote a song for him last year, and I have someone in Kaduna here. Yeah, his name is actually my producer, Tito Sounds. So yeah, he's a very good songwriter though, but he has some, as in when it comes to the love side, he's an inspirational writer. He loves to write motivational songs. So when it comes to the love side, love parts, he seeks my help, and so I write for him also sometimes.
Awesome. And I want to get back into the music, but I definitely want to get into this question that somebody dropped below in the chat. I appreciate you guys for dropping your comments and questions. Let us know what you got for us. So someone said, Casanova Production said, how are you being affected by COVID-19?
I didn't get you.
The question was, how are you being affected by COVID-19? So I'm guessing, how did
COVID-19.
COVID-19 or, the whole pandemic affect you and your city of Kaduna?
Well, the case is very critical here. A few months ago, we have thousands of cases in Kaduna, and we are on lockdown and on quarantine level. We couldn't go out, no movement, so we had to stay at home to take necessary precautions. And I haven't been able to record songs,
I was just going to
and
mention
I
that.
hate it. I hate it. So we have to chill. We have to just take necessary precautions to stay at home, to be safe and all that. But I think everything is going down now. We can go out now. The lockdown is over here. We
Okay.
can move. Markets are open, but schools haven't resumed yet. Schools are still on lockdown and marketplaces have resumed though. But just schools alone. So everything is like good over here now.
Okay, that's good to know. It's definitely good to know. So would you say that your government took, let's say, the necessary precautions that it needed to take to make sure that people were safe? Because I know here in America,
Yeah,
we waited a little bit too long. So in Kaduna, how long did the government take?
a month. A month, I think.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
when all this started, I wasn't in Kaduna.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Ogun State when it started. So I just came back not few
Oh,
like
so
last
you didn't
month. I
even,
came back.
I was just going to say, so you didn't even spend the quarantine or the pandemic in Kaduna. You were in Ogun State the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know a lot about Abeokuta then.
Not really, not really.
Okay.
I just went there to work with someone.
Okay.
Yeah, on the
Okay.
collabo.
So I know that, you said that you have to hear the instrumentals in order to really get, the flow of writing. So what kind of producers are out there right now? Are they still making hip hop beats? Are they making the Afro sounds? What are the producers doing right now?
You mean here in Kaduna?
Yeah.
Like over here, I only work with one producer. Well, let
Okay.
me say two. I work with one beat maker and one sound engineer. I only work with Frigo Beats when it comes to the production of that, the instrumental. And when it comes to the mix and mastering, I work with Tito Sounds.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't really work much with people like that
So how do
because of
you
my vibe is very different.
so how do you get the sound that you're looking for? Where do you have to go? Where do you have to travel to get your sound?
No, I don't have to travel. I just have to tell the producer what I want, like the kind of mood I am and what I have in my head, the kind of inspiration. He knows me well to give me what I want. So we've been together for long now,
And he's
and he
out of
knows what I
Kaduna
want.
as well.
Yeah, yeah, he's in Kaduna.
Okay. So because most artists that I've been, talking to and getting to know, they said that they want to make it to Lagos. That's their dream, to make it to Lagos, because Lagos is what's really going to get their career started.
Yeah,
What's your
yeah,
thoughts
yeah.
on that?
That's because That's because Lagos is the hub of entertainment in Nigeria. Not even if not in Africa right now. So everyone just want to go to Lagos to make music, and maybe it's because of the networking. People just want to connect to people, like people doing music. Like they just want to go to Lagos by all means. But to me, I believe in this world of internet and social media and all that. Geographical location doesn't really matter for you
That's real.
to be known at all. I have that belief in
Because
my,
you're in Philadelphia right now.
like few years ago, few years back, I have the same dream to go to Lagos to make it big, and I went to Lagos. I think last year, and then ending, I think, and the way I see things around there, I know, man, people just want to make it big here. So, what is it I have new that I can also bring to table to
That's
make me
real.
meet people and all that? So I just summoned the courage that, look, what? I can actually do it in Kaduna, from Kaduna to Lagos, in this world of internet and all that. So I believe anywhere you are right now, anywhere you are, if you're making, just make good music. The key is to make good music. Have your craft should be special.
Yes.
And when I say good music, I mean good music should be able to communicate. You understand? Like to communicate, to have a message. You understand? So I don't think if you make bad music from anywhere, you can't make it in the industry. So just make good music. I understand your craft a lot.
So when it comes down to Kaduna, and the support, would you say that you have enough support to continue doing what you're doing in Kaduna? I love that the fact that you're saying you're going to make sure that you start in Kaduna, you're going to put your city on. But what about the support coming out of Kaduna? Is it real?
Like I said, this is the northern part of Nigeria, and the people are Hausas. So we as the Yorubas, we are like just visitors here.
Okay.
I would say the people, that's the indigene of Kaduna State, that's the Hausas. Their entertainment is going fine. It's moving well. That's undisputed. It's moving well. When it comes to the Yoruba, and music in Nigeria entirely lies in the hands of Yoruba people. You know what I'm talking
Talk
about.
heavy.
Yeah. So the Yorubas now in Kaduna, I don't think the love is there. Everyone just wanna claim he's that, he's this. So the love, we don't have love for each other. We're just doing our things differently, separately. You know what I'm talking about. And right now, I don't know. We don't have love at all. No love. So it's really affecting the entertainment. But I don't, like me in person, I don't even mingle with people. So I do myself. Kaduna, I just see Kaduna as my workstation.
Okay.
I work from here, but my marketing and all that of my music, it's to Lagos and all part of the world. So that's why I don't even mingle with the entertainment over here.
So let me ask you this: when it comes down to learning different languages to add it into your music, do you find yourself, on the verge of adding the Hausa sound to it? Mixing it with the Yoruba sound.
Yeah, I mix it with Yoruba. So sometimes I use the Hausa too also.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, because I hear that in your music. So has that helped you a lot with, making sure that you're able to gravitate to different audiences?
Yes, like I said, when it comes to music, Yoruba people are just there. So if I want to make music, I have to put some Yoruba. And anytime I want to do song that's for the culture over here, for them to know, yeah, I'm still with you, my people in the north. Like my latest release now, Malio. I think I sent it to you, right? Yeah, Malio. It's all about the north, the northern part of Nigeria. That's all about the Hausa people, like their culture and all that. I'm trying to portray a story. The name Malio, it's just a phrase from a Hausa cultural song. So I try to recreate it into Afropop. You understand? So
what does
I love
what does
putting
my
different
what is
languages.
what does the name mean?
Malio.
Malio. What
Just,
does that mean?
yeah, it literally means a song of praise to a loved one.
Awesome. So we're going to get into that right now. I'm going to go ahead and drop that single for you. But before we do, I want to get into this question from the chat. The question says, I heard about the EP you're planning to put out soon. Is it a solo project?
No, it's not a solo project. I actually have a lot of artists on it.
Talk to us about that. You always trying to hold back your artists. Talk to us about your
I have someone
artists.
here in the comment section. He's also on the EP.
Okay.
His name is Tay. He's a very dope rapper. It's from Nigeria. It's from Abuja, Nigeria.
Okay.
So I have him on the EP also.
Who else do you have on the EP coming out?
Next year, I think.
Okay. All right, so let's go get into it. Malaya, what do you want to, let's go ahead and introduce it. Go ahead and introduce it for the people.
Yeah, my Leo, like, it's just a song I created for the Hausa people of the northern side of Nigeria, for them to be able to recall the occurrences, like when take it back to the olden days. The songs actually sang in the olden days, from 60s, 80s, 70s. So I made the song with the aim of trying to promote the Hausa culture, especially to those Hausas in diaspora, you know what I'm talking about, that we are not opportune to grow up in Nigeria, that doesn't really know much about their culture. But when it's being played, when their parents listen to the song, they'll be like, oh, this song take me back to when we were still young, you were not born then, this is how we do, They'll try to explain to their children also about their culture. So
Let's
that's
get into
why
it.
I made the song.
I'm excited, man. You already know what time it is. Bash Cartel, Revive Radio. Radio drop. I need y'all to drop some flags for me, man. Let me know what y'all think.
Revive Radio. Tuning out. Revive Radio.
To his empire, music vampires.
Yo, radio's up, radio's up.
There you find, I swear you dey blow my mind. Beauty lips in your eyes, oh baby I can't deny. Baby what's your style? Girl I love your smile, yeah. Make you tell them say nobody better than. Girl I be staring at you, you be the one that I choose. Girl I be staring at you, you be the one that I choose. Girl I be losing my mind. Your love will make me get mad. Girl, I've been thinking of you. You be the one that I choose. My Leo. Girl, I've been staring at you. My Leo. You be the one that I choose. My Leo. Girl, I've been staring at you. My Leo. You be the one that I choose. She wants to suck. Baby, I'm no moko. My love fuck up. I dey your door, baby, coco. I feel alright with you. Girl, I feel alright with you. Baby girl, baby girl, see ya. Baby girl, see ya. Girl, I be losing my mind. Your love will make me get mad. Girl, I be thinking of you. You be the one that I choose.
Tuning out. Revive Radio.
Bash Cartel, man. Turn your radios up. It's your girl P.O.C. If you just tuning in, once again, we are in Nigeria, Kaduna to be exact, with the hip-hop artist Bash Cartel. Bash, so when it comes down to this music, when it comes down to this sound, why do you think the people need to hear love? Why do they need to hear this love songs? Why do they need to hear this music right now?
I think love controls the world right now. So the only way to send a message so easily and quickly is through love.
Yes.
People love love. People love love stories. So that's why
One thing I've been pushing, Bash. One thing I've been pushing is to love yourself. You know what I mean? Like we want to be loved. We always find in love other places, but we never go ahead and look for that love within ourselves. So I make sure that I always encourage people to do that as well, man. We got to love on ourselves. I feel like that's how we're going to really get that black love, that unity that we're looking for, in the diaspora that you were talking about. But I want to get back into this music thing because you have a different sound. You also put in there that she wants to, you said shaku, right?
No.
What did you say? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. What did you say?
Like, what side? Which side?
Because you were talking about the dance. You were saying the dance is called shaku, right?
Shaku. Yeah, shaku.
So that's what I'm saying. So right now, I feel like a lot of people are on the TikTok wave. A lot of people are on like, the dance wave. They want to find some type of music that they can dance to. So my reason for asking you that is like, are you on that wave too? Are you making music that people can dance to, people can do TikToks off, things like that? What's your thoughts on that right now? Because that's what everybody's on.
Like right now, I don't do that right now.
Okay.
Because I believe on low tempo instrumentals. Because if I'm trying to pass a message and with people dancing, I don't think they'll be able to grasp anything you're saying. Their main focus will be on the dance,
okay,
rather than the lyrics itself. So I don't like shaku shaku anymore right now.
Why you say that? Why you say you don't like it for you? Do you not like it for yourself? You don't dance yourself?
I dance when I want to when I want to groove, but when I want to do music, I want to pass a message. I don't like people to be dancing. They won't even focus on the lyrics.
Well, that's all Nigerians do. All Nigerians do is dance. Everything is a party.
Yeah, they love dance. Like even with this music I make, like when the DJs can increase the tempo and all that, they can fit it in the dancing stuff. But me, when I'm writing, I don't write for people to dance. I want you to listen to the message.
I want that wholeheartedly. So I want to get back into, I'm glad that you brought up the DJ thing, because I remember when I was in Nigeria, a lot of the music that was being played in a lot of the bars and the nightclubs was American music. But recently, ever since the Afrobeats and the soca music has really came through with abundance of fire, the DJs have switched up. Talk to me a little bit about that now that the DJs in Nigeria are actually playing Nigerian music, because they wasn't doing that at one point.
20 years ago, or more than 20 years ago, the Nigerian music industry is all about foreign music and the original indigenous music. That's the Fuji music. That's another genre for African music also. So if you try to play any hip-hop or Afrobeat song, man, you as a DJ, you're just dumb. Nobody's ready to hear all those.
I agree.
So the DJs, all they want to play is foreign music and Fuji music. And as time passes, the evolution of Afrobeat set in, and people started to appreciate Afrobeat and the groove it has. Thanks to Fela Anikulapo Kuti, that's the originator of Afrobeat.
Yes.
So, and gradually, with works of people like Kenny's music, they try to promote Afrobeats and let people to see that, hey, what you have, you also have what you have. So you should try to embrace what you have, love what you have. So, with time, people started to appreciate, the music, and the DJs also play Afrobeats and in every occasion.
And one thing that I love too, Bash, is that the Nigerian artists are actually speaking their language in the music. You know what I mean? Because at one point you would hear nothing but the English, nothing but English, nothing but, something that had nothing to do with the actual culture or the influence of Nigeria. So now that people are really taking over with the Nigerian sound, it can be appreciated a lot more. What's your thoughts on that? Because you do broken English too, but you do a lot of Yoruba sounds as well.
Yeah, because that's what is on point right now. You make music without Yoruba. I don't think I only focus on the markets, on what the people want, to target audience. So I think that's what they want right now. And now music breaks the barrier of language. I think
that's
no matter what you say. Yeah, people just want to focus on the rhythm and the instrumental. So language doesn't really matter.
So do you think that also what was helped with WizKid's success as well as Burna Boy's success, the fact that they use, broken English and then also mixed it in with their own culture?
Yeah, a lot. It helps them a lot. A lot. They still do that up to now. Till now, they still do that. They still put the Yoruba and all that. The flavor, the Yoruba has this kind of flavor that you just can't take out of the music.
It's the instruments. It's the live instrumentation for me. When it comes down to, especially like Burna Boy uses a lot of live instruments in his music, and I really feel like that is what captures, your body moving. You want to start dancing. You really want to understand what he's saying. He does a lot of mimicking Fela, and I think that also helped me to go back to listen to a lot of old Afrobeat sounds to really understand the culture as well. So I feel like with that mixture, it's really helping, other people embrace just the African culture in general. And with the dress too, man. The tailors be on point. Shout out to the tailors in Kaduna. Talk to me about that when it comes down to keeping it funky with your clothes.
Well, I love fashion a lot. Especially my wrists. I love wrists a lot. So I don't joke with that.
That's real. So I want to get into this last song with you before I let you go. You just recently dropped a track with WizKid. I want to talk to you about how did that even come about? How did that start? And, talk to us a little bit about the song.
That's Fever, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Fever, it's actually a cover of WizKid's Fever. Yeah, I just wanna recreate it to give it more ginger. You know what I'm talking about? I want to give it more groove, and I want to give it I want to say what it's lacking. I believe he knows what he did, but I just want to use my own style. I just want to chip in my own style to communicate that, wow, we can actually take it like this and it will still make sense. So that's why I did Fever cover.
I feel that. I actually love that. Cover. I love the track. I love the song. That's one of my favorites from you right now. I've been bumping it ever since you sent it over.
It has a lot of Yoruba in it now.
Yes, and I love that's what I'm saying. I love the sound. Like I truly love the sound.
Do you understand what I was saying?
Not really. I really was following along as far as the rhythm. You know what I mean? Like I love the sound, like the actual instrumentation behind it. What were you saying? Talk to me.
I was just trying to communicate, just trying to talk to the girl I called. She was like snubbing my call. She don't want to pick my call. She don't want to date me no more. I was trying to plead with her, trying to tell her that can't you just remember what we've been through together, the things I've done for you and all that. So that's just what it is about.
I'm with that, man. We're going to go ahead and get into a Fever. Turn your radios up. Bash Cartel, we back at it. Let's go.
Tuning out to Riot Radio. Tuning out to Riot Radio.
Yeah, Starboy Day for you. Yeah, Bash Cartel for you. What you did last night, baby girl, oh, do me gone. But you realize and think how far we have gone. No, they do away for me, baby, tell me if you don't. You never want to take me along. Call your phone, you snub my calls. You still they play me like volleyball. No be your fault, maybe record. Kilo de to finish a call. I gave you my heart, overall. If you're cheater, come and keep it on, baby. They pay me, never think say you go deceive me. You go deceive me. You go deceive me. Walita, oh, say walita. Walita, oh, say walita. Walita, oh, say walita. Baby, only you be my desire, oh. Walita, oh, say walita. Walita, oh, say walita. Walita, oh, say walita. Only your water to be my fire, oh. Baby, your love, they make me the mother. You dey boss my brain, you dey make my head dey scatter. I can't deny you dey make me dey go gaga. Hararara, ororororo, hararara. You dey make me lose control. Is you?
Tuning out to Riot
Anything I
Radio.
want for my life, baby.
Tuning out to Riot Radio.
Bash Cartel Fever, man. That's a play right there. That's one I've been playing for a while, man. I appreciate you. I got to ask you this last question before I let you go. When it comes down to streaming, because you said that social media, the internet, has really helped you as an artist to be able to, move around globally. Where are your streamings coming from? Where are your streams coming from? Where are your streams come from? Where's the country? Where are the people at right now that's really streaming your music?
Right now, UK.
The UK.
Especially London.
In London. So why do you talk to me?
London, they appreciate Afrobeat a lot. They love Afrobeat. I don't know why they have mad love for Afrobeat. So when I started, I got my sister, Grace May. She had her own podcast in London, and awesome. she played my music, and from there everyone was just feeling my vibe and all that, and people started appreciating my music.
Don't follow Support Revive Radio on all social platforms at Revive_POC, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, including YouTube. Hit us up right now.